Hello everyone and welcome to my coloring corner. Today is Monday and we are going to continue with R.J. Hampson's Hide and Seek, and we're coloring the dragon vase. So this book here, the link is below the video. How is everyone tonight? Hello Celine, hello Noelle, hello Joyce, hello Dawn. Hello Britt. Hello, Callie. Hello, Alex. Hello, 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 everyone. I hope you're all doing well. It's been a day. It's a Monday. Hello, Aspie. Good day, good day, good day. All right, so we're going to jump right on in. We've got a lot of work to do today, so let's zoom on in and we're going to start down here. And we're going to work off of the gold that we have on the vase here. And we're just going to bring that yellow into the tail. I'm using canary yellow. And we're just going to map out. Going to map out our golden areas. So we're going to do the dragon all in gold, and the body itself is going to be gold, so up through here. The wings are going to be the teal. So the head, the neck, all these parts here, up here, are going to be teal. The horns, the part that comes down the neck, and the part that comes down the tail is going to be in the teals. Just the same as the jade jar. So we'll do this part down here first, and then we'll move up into the rest of it. I hope everybody's weekend was eventful and in a good way, not eventful in a bad way. If anybody out there has Belinda, which was Color with Faithful Girl, on their subscribe list, please make sure that you pop on over to her channel and give your condolences. She lost her kitty today, so make sure you pop over there and give her your condolences. She did get some great news as well, but the loss of her kitty kind of overshadowed it. So, all right, now we're going to take the gold colors. So we're going to take dark brown. Yeah, it's very sad. She lost the shadow. And I'm going to bring that brown off of this part of the jar onto the live dragon here, because we're bringing the dragon out of the jar with the flute. So we want it to look similar to what's on there. Same with down here. And we're just going to slowly transition that color into the brighter gold. Belinda is a very lovely lady and a master when it comes to markers, if you have not seen her channel. Wonderful, Celine. Thank you for doing that. Celine, if you can grab a link to her channel. I know she hasn't put out any content other than a couple of shorts in the past little while, but she does have some wonderful, wonderful coloring tips, both with markers as well as with colored pencils. So she's a very, very lovely colorist. And just an all-around really, really sweet person. Hello, Sue. Hello, Catherine. Welcome, welcome. All right. And then we're going to take the gold. Again, we're bringing that color off of the jar here onto the dragon. Thank you, Celine. Just make sure that you all just leave her a note of condolence and let her know that the community is there for her. That's all we can do is remind people, especially people that we care about, that we are there. Okay. Hello, Kim. Oh, I'm sorry, dear. I'm glad he's home. And yes, I can completely understand having that reaction. Nothing worse when somebody is supposed to pick up the kiddo and I'm sorry that your system is not doing well with it. And as we come down off of the jar, we're going to start slowly getting brighter with the gold. So we're going to be adding more of the yellow as well as the golden color. Y'all probably can't see a whole lot because my hand's in the way with the shadow, but then we're going to come down here. We're going to get the scales in the gold. Hello, Kat. How are you? It's been a while since I've seen you in a live. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Hello, Angela. Just filling in the shadow areas on the edge of the tail here. With the gold. And at the tip of the tail where it's a lot thinner. And then we're going to take a lighter yellow. So we're going to take, yeah, this one I think. And take some cream. And we're going to brighten up the edge here. And down the center here. Hello, Marilyn. Welcome, welcome. Kim, did your parcel come in today? I got notification that it was supposed to be delivered today sometime. I just don't know if it was. You know how USPS can be. And I've lost, there it is. then we're going to take our teal colors. So we're going to use blue-green in our shadowy areas. Now I'm putting this down first because I want the light color to take over a little bit when it blends in. Now I did do a little bit of practice on Emily's Okay, I'll have to check. Okay. Yeah, it was said to be delivered today but before 9, but I don't know if it was. If it wasn't delivered today, it should be there tomorrow. You know how the post office can be. Hello, Della. Just get down into the bits of the tail here. Then we're going to come down into the gold a little bit with the teal color, just to blend it in just a little bit. Yes, she does. Absolutely. I did actually practice Emily's clouds if you want to see it. I did practice it. Hold on a sec, I'll show you. I practiced it in here. So I wanted it to be kind of like a mist, not just a cloud. So I did practice a little bit with some gouache. So I did practice just a little bit. And I'm going to do the same thing over here, and then I'm going to do the background. I'll probably use a really dark green for the background. This one is going to be a green page. I've decided that this book is going to be all single color pages. So I did the blue, now I'm working in green, and so forth until I run out of colors. Yes, there's the artist vault. No, it's going to be in greens as well. It's going to be a monocolor page. So I'm going to do it all in the greens. All right, I'm going to come back in. And I think I'm going to do that for that book, because try to do it all in individual colors. Tones, shades, and all that fun stuff. We'll see how long that lasts before I give up. Yeah, Shannon's prompts are fantastic for giving you ideas on how to do things, that's for sure. But like I said, we'll see how long before I give up. That will be another one of those ones that I will probably work off stream, like off camera with, because, using 5 or 6 pencils is a little boring. Alright. Now we're going to come back in with the canary yellow. Up under here. And then the gold and the brown. So we're going to use dark brown. And we're going to use the gold. Okay. And there we have the tail of our wonderful little dragon. Now we're going to come up here onto his back area. And I think we're going to definitely do the wings in the teal. I'm debating on whether or not I should do the feet and the legs in the teal. I think I want to do those in gold. So we're going to come up through here, and I'm just going to map out his back area here. Yeah, it can be interesting to see for the first little while, but I don't know if you guys want to watch, 4 streams of me doing the same colors. I might start one on a stream just to show you how I do it, but I don't know about doing an entire page on a stream. I know you would. Yes, that's what I was hoping it would do. I wanted it to have that glow because it's a magic vase with dragons in it. And she's blowing the flute to bring the dragons out. The dragon out. So I wanted it to show that glow of magic as she played her flute. So I'm just mapping out where I want that gold to be compared to where I want the teal to be, or the jade color. You guys are all crazy. Yeah, yeah, it's keeping the depth of what you're doing. Um, and still creating contrast and interest with the different colors that are available in the set. The green, I'm using the Blick Studios, which is a fairly small set. So I'm only using well, I think six or seven greens in that page. Okay. I think that is completely mapped out. I'm going to move up just a little bit and we're going to work on this part. So we're going to start with our brown. Yeah, I just don't even. I don't worry too much about whether or not they're warm or cool. I do try to keep the warm with the warm, the cool with the cool. But sometimes it gives a really good contrast to have the cool in with the warm. Awesome, Kim. Everybody has a chance, and I think you will do fantastic. I'm so glad that you're going to enter it. I know you were against it for a little bit there and you were down on your page, but I think you will do fabulously. All right, then we're going to take our cream and blend that in. And then through here. I do have another page of cardstock behind this page because I did notice that the other side of the page is picking up a little bit of the ink from the page behind it with the pressure of the pencils. So, and also I was seeing the lines through the page, and it was really confusing me. So Well, make sure that you submit it anyway, even if you feel it's meh. I guarantee you that it will not be that way for other people. Everybody's vision is different when it comes to their artwork. So everybody has a different vision of what they want their piece to look like. You can color and chat at the same time. We don't mind. We don't mind if you double post. It's all good. I knew that it was something like that, so. Come back through here a little bit more with that yellow under the wings. Yes, we are definitely our own worst critics. For anyone that does not know typo Z's, that is what Celine was trying to say there, is we are our worst critics. I'm going through with the gold. And I am using the metallic gold pencil. However, I'm not using it for that metallic shine. I'm using it specifically for that golden color. Now this is a warmer golden color, so more of a brown gold. There's also the yellow golds and the green golds. And for the brown golds, I do like to put a yellow underneath it to give it that yellow gold, bright gold color if I'm doing a bright gold. But this works fantastic for the shadow areas as well as the details to give it that golden touch. Yeah, absolutely. It's the brighter the better sometimes, it's I just love seeing what other people envision in their colorings, especially if they're coloring the same page as I am. It makes it so cool to see what other people see in a page. I'm using the cream now to blend that gold in and to brighten the dragon's legs. All right, now we're going to come back in with the brown. I'm going to sharpen it. Exactly, Callie. Hello, butterflies. Well, he's got some bony knees. It's, he just came out of a jar. Poor thing's probably hungry. Coming through with that brown, putting in the shadow under the wing here. And the breastbone here. The turn of his neck. Heaven only knows how long he's been in that jar. Yeah, trees are not always green, especially in fall. That was one thing that really blew my mind the more I got into coloring, was how many colors you actually see in nature when you don't notice it or you didn't notice it before. How many different colors you actually notice the more involved in the coloring craft you see so many new things in different ways. It's actually really kind of cool. Exactly. He's been in there a while. Just going down the edges, putting in a bit of a shadow. Then we're going to come back into the chest area here with the gold for these scales here and this shadow here. Pushing a little harder on top of the brown and then just lightening my hand as I move away from it. As long as you keep on trying, that's all that matters. Everything we try, everything we do is not required to be perfection. It's not required to be anything more than what you want it to be. You know, there is no perfection, there's just progress. And practice makes progress. So even if it's scribble therapy, and believe me, I do scribble therapy, even with scribble therapy, it definitely gives you the ability to spend the craft relaxing. You know, this is to, it's not supposed to stress you out. It's just supposed to keep you focused on something other than what's bothering. Exactly, yeah. I I was amazed at the amount of different colors in things like a leaf, a blade of grass, you know. It really, you know, different things that I'd always, you know, enjoyed the look of, but they became so much more the more I saw the colors in them. It's coming through the scales here, bringing that shadow in. Blending it into the brown. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Isn't that cool? Yeah. And that's what I'm talking about is those colors that you never noticed were there until you started picking up the pencils or picking up the markers or the paint or, you know, looking at things to build the color to what is naturally there. It's amazing how much color is naturally in the world that we miss every day. I have not bought any Black Friday deals. I have not really seen a whole lot, although there are some Caran d'Ache Lumis. The 20 set is on sale, and there's a few different Prismacolor things that are on sale as well. The 132 set is on sale, and some Prisma markers and stuff like that, but I have not bought anything. The Woomer colored pencils that I've reviewed and I still have a coupon for are actually on sale, and the coupon does stack with the sale. There's some Cricut stuff on sale as well. I don't do Cricut, but I know a lot of people do the card stock stuff, and crafting stuff, stamping and card making and all those wonderful things that I don't have the patience for. Well, I probably could. I just don't have the money for it anymore either. Yeah, no, we're we're uh, we're behaving ourselves this year. We've decided that we're not going to do gifts this year, so. It's a lot easier to decide that since the boys are older and grown and you found lots of good deals. Well, why have you not been sharing them with me to post? There's a lot of colors and a lot of Arteza stuff on sale as well. I have seen a lot of color and a lot of Arteza. Although the Arteza, I was actually a little disappointed with the Arteza sales. Um, some of them are really good, but some of them um, have jacked the price a week or two before the sale and then dropped them down to regular price for the sale and called it a sale, which really bothers me when companies do that. And it's not a sale, that's you taking advantage of a sale. Just getting all the whites areas coated up. Down here. Using the cream as a blender as well as a brightener. All right. All right, now I'm going to move you up. Up. There we go. So that we can get into the dragon's head. Nice. The one thing that I do watch for is whether or not that um, price that they have listed as a sale is actually a sale and not just a price increase and then a decrease. And I have seen a couple of different companies doing that. Derwent has a good paint on for sale. It's their, I do believe it's one of the Inktense palettes. Yes, Joanna's books are on sale as well. There's actually quite a few of Joanna's books on sale, which is really cool. I'm wondering if they're saving all of the main event type stuff, the higher in stuff for actual Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Instead of just for the entire week stuff. Yeah, I won't tell you how much I got mine. Yeah, exactly. You know, there there are some deals that are actual deals, and then there are some that are we're going to jack up the price a week before the sale, and then we're going to cut the price and call it a sale. You know. Hello, Deborah. Yes, Clara Markova has that wonderful new book out as well. It was just released. I love Clara's books. Absolutely adore Clara's books. The one thing I don't like is the shipping for Clara's books, but they are definitely worth it. Clara's books are just so sweet. And hello, Deborah. Good to see ya. I just love Clara's books, though. Now we are getting closer to um, that time of year where we're going to have the holiday seasons and stuff like that. Now this year, because I am so far away from my kitchen, yeah, Sue Color has a lot of sets on sale as well. Because I'm so far away from the kitchen, unlike other years where I did my baking as a stream, I'm not going to be able to do that because, yeah, I can't just, move my computer into the kitchen like I used to. So we won't be doing a baking stream this Christmas. I'm sorry. It's just not feasible. And now that I'm started working soon, um, like I said, from what I understand of my schedule, I have not gotten my full schedule, but from what I've been told on how the training goes, I should be able to do the schedule pretty much the way that I've done it. So. Oh yes, yes. You have to be careful with the crate space paper when it comes to markers. That's for sure. What markers are what markers is he using, Marilyn? Yes, I love Clara's books. I have four, three or four, four. I do believe I have four of them. All right, so we're going to come up through the back here. Didn't you get it? Couldn't you get it from Amazon? Because it was available on Amazon. I don't know if it's still available on Amazon, but it was available on Amazon for the Garden Lady. I did finish that book and it has already been sent to the person I sent it to for Christmas. So she is enjoying it, I do believe. I made her cry, but we won't talk about that. Yeah, I know that one. I know that one. All right, we're going to come in through here with the dark. And as we get closer to this edge, we're going to lighten that up because it's going to get hit with that moonlight. Hello, Shannon. Yeah, know how that feels. I did receive another one from a wonderful individual that keeps on sending me presents. She did send me another, well, the other RJ Hampson that I was missing. So now I'm back to having, I think, all of them. She did send me the Mountain Kings, so. And it's adorable. Just saying. Shannon, did you get the new Clara book yet? Yeah, I know that feeling. It hasn't arrived? Okay. I'm going to live vicariously through you and watch your flip through and watch you color beautifully in it. All right, so the first color that we used was the blue-green. Now we're coming in with the pea green. Well, Deborah, you are always welcome to come hang out. I have missed you. I'm glad to see you. And I'm just blanket coloring it and blending it all together. Uh-huh. Yeah, those Etsy pop-ups, you go and think you're going to do something else, and the next thing you know, there's a $60 book on its way. All right, going to do the back side of his wings here now. I'm hoping to have the majority of this page done, other than the mist, tonight. And if we can get everything done and the mist done, that would be amazing, but I don't see that happening. But we never know, right? Well, I know that you normally stream on Tuesday. I wasn't sure if you were going to be streaming tomorrow or not with the announcement that you made. How is the decorating going? Are you all done? Are you going to come to my house and do mine now? Haha. No? Oh, that is really cool, Deborah. I wish I could knit. I can't do any of that crafty stuff you guys do. Can't knit, can't sew. I'd burn myself if I tried to do anything, like sublimation, anything. I'd end up with scars, burns, and I am just not good with crafty things sometimes. All right, now we're going to come in with the pea green. Again, putting that glow from the moon. get started on the outside. It's just so darn wet and cold. My body does not like wet and cold. Yeah, no, patience is a virtue that I was not born with and never stood in line for. Just saying. Well, I will make you hot cocoa. From scratch with honey and coconut milk. It'll be lovely, I promise. uh, Mine would be too, Deborah. Mine would be too. No, I know Shannon doesn't meet people. She's still trying to figure out if I'm crazy or not. Yeah, Celine does all this stuff. However, as soon as Celine accomplishes something, she loses patience with it and has to move on to something else, which I think is really kind of cool, but her husband does not. Thank you. Has Henry gotten his frame yet? Asking for a friend. His name's Henry. He would like to be hung on the wall. Just saying. All right, and then we're going to come up his neck. I can't live with whips. I have tried, and I know there's a couple that I have, like I have the offensive page still to finish that I have not had a moment to finish up and get on a stream with y'all for. Most other whips that I have in books that I may have forgotten that I had, I can't restart. If I don't, if I'm not working constantly on something, it gets stuck in the do not finish pile because I lose vision. Welcome, Penguinette. Thank you so much for subscribing. Oh dear. You're going to be there forever. How did the page you were working on last night turn out? Did you get it finished or is it now in the whip corner? Nah, if you can work on 2 or 3 pages at once and it doesn't send you into conniptions like it does me, then all the power to you. I really wish that I could work on more than 2 pages at once. And the only time I can work on 2 pages at once is if they're simplified. Like the pages that I'm working on right now in Mythographic, Artist Vault, and this one is because the Mythographic Artist Vault is just one color. So I can pretty much know what colors I'm going to use on it. This one here, I would not be able to stop and then come back to. Because there's a vision in my head now, and if I leave it too long, that vision will go away, and I'll come back to it and go, what was I thinking? Welcome back, Sue. Yeah. If I leave them too long, they end up as will not finish. So for anybody just coming in, the blue greens that I'm using is blue green and pea green. And like I said, I am using the Blick Studios, which are only available on Blick, and there is a link to those in the description below the video, as well as to R.J. Hampson's book. This is Hide and Seek. Oh goodness, Dawn, get some sleep. I don't have any favorites. I have some that I absolutely despise using, and those usually go back to the store. Um, but I do prefer an oil-based pencil to a wax-based pencil. But I don't really have a favorite. Each pencil has a place, and it all depends upon the paper and the book that you're using. Like for example, the pencils that I'm using right now, I didn't know if they would work in this book, so I actually did a bit of a test on the first page to see if they would work in this book or if something else would work better. They seem to work quite nicely in the book, so. But yeah, there are different types of paper, and sometimes certain pencils won't work on them, and sometimes certain pencils will. And I like whatever pencils work in the book. Paper can be finicky, I'm telling you. Yeah, it is getting late out on the East Coast, that's for sure. And then we're going to come down here. Okay. Now that bit of mist here that's coming over the bottom of the dragon's tuchus, we're going to take the gold, and we're going to cover that in a little bit, as well as a bit of the green, just so that we have that color behind the white when we come in and do the mist. So same with here at the bottom. I'm going to zoom you down. So same with down here where that mist is going over top. We're just going to fill in a little bit of the gold. I'm not worried about it being ultra precise. I just want it to show through so that when we put that mist in, it will show the colors of the dragon through. Good night, Kim. Have a great sleep. Hello, Lena. Um, I don't feel that they're waxy. They are a softer pencil, but it all depends upon what you're using them on. They do have the ability to hold the point quite nicely, but they are definitely a wax pencil. They're just not as waxy as, say, a Prisma or something like that. They are pretty though. I do like them. So like that, where there's still the definition behind, where you can still see that that tail is behind the mist. All right, now we're going to come in And we're going to do, let's do the bottom here. We need some grays. Thank you, Kat. I appreciate that. And good night. I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out. Hello, B. Amazon Basics are great as well. Yeah, absolutely. Again, that's a quite a soft pencil as well, and very wax based. So if you enjoy that soft, squishy wax feeling, the Amazon Basics work very nicely for that as well. Now I'm using Cool Gray number 3, just as the base color on the vase here. And I have to come in and I need to put in the dark colors on the vase. The misty color, the misty areas I'm going to put in with the gouache. So we're going to put that in with the white. Now we might end up doing one more stream. I might do an impromptu at some time this week to work on this and try to get to at least the misty point so that you can see me fail with the mist. Alright, now we're going to use slate gray. I'm going to sharpen this. Yeah, that'd be nice. But I also really like big sets of pencils, so. There's a lot of them that have come out with 72 sets, and I'm going, I just really wish you would come out with a bigger set. The Grisaille and the Amazon Basics. There's another one as well. That are really nice pencils and would be great if they came out with bigger sets. Just going through all the shadowy areas with the slate gray. Yeah, they keep on saying they're going to come out with a new one, but I have not seen it. And the only place they sell their products now is on Amazon, so which I was quite surprised with. I know they came out with a new type of pencil, and I do believe Evelyn said they were really, really nice. I have not tried them, but yes, the Woomer is a set of pencils I have used on the channel a couple of times. I did do a full review of them, and there is a 12% coupon in my coupon codes for them, as well as in the Black Friday sales. I did copy that coupon code over to there, and I do believe they're on sale for 23% off on top of the coupon code. They're a really nice pencil. They're nice and soft. They're very smooth, even on Amazon paper. All right, now we're going to take our teal. So this is pea green for our emblem there. And then a little bit of that blue green. This part here, we're going to do the whole band. Actually, no, we're not. I didn't want to do that. Forgot what I was going to do there. I'm going to do those bands gold, and I completely forgot. So let's just erase that. A little bit of green gold won't hurt, but let's not make it too much. Alright, and then we're going to take gold. And then we're going to take the yellow. And same with the top here. Take the gold. The clouds will come in, like the little cloud emblems, mist emblems, will come in with the white paint. And fill those in. Alright. Now we've got little statues. So let's get those done. Again, I'm just extending down into the mist. Just putting a base coat of Cool Gray 3. Oh, that's awesome. All right, and then I am quite sure that is going to be a fantastic gift for one of the budding artists out there. Absolutely. All right. And then we're going to take the teal. So this is the pea green. So there's and now more than likely they expect you to color all of these the same color. I'm not going to. Because you know what good would that be? So I'm going to do the one in the greens, one in the golds, and one in the reds. So this one up here we'll do red for the emblem, coming in with that cool gray 3. We know this has to come down. Did I lose everybody? Am I still here? Everybody went all quiet. I don't know if I'm still here or not. Hopefully I am. Then I'm using the slate gray for the shadow. Okay. As long as I'm still here, then it's all good. Even if I wasn't, it'd still be all good. I just color away. It'll come back sooner or later. All right? Wouldn't be the first time. And then we're going to take our reds. So we're going to start with carmine. Hello, Yana. How are the kids doing taking over your coloring space? They look so cute coloring like little professionals there. You have taught them well. There we go. And I think I want a little bit of white just to blend that down just a touch. Oh, let's just break that. Just want to make it look a little more ancient. Maybe some Bordeaux will. One thing I don't like about small areas, especially with pencils that have a larger core, sometimes they can be hard to get into. Oh, they left yesterday. Oh, well, they'll be back hopefully soon. They look like they were having such a good time. All right, now we're going to do this one down here. Oh, we've still got lots of time. We might get all of the aspects, done up. I don't know. We'll see. All right, and then we're going, so that was the cool gray number 3. Now we're going in with slate gray. Like so. And we're going to come in with the gold. Good night, Joyce. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out. I appreciate you. So that was canary yellow. And then we're going to come in with the gold. Then we're going to come back with the canary yellow. And I think it's going to come in a little bit with that brown. So this is just dark brown. Just a little bit on the underside here. Just to give it a little bit more dimension. Like so. Alright, now we've got some stones here, and then we've got the grassy knoll that she's sitting on. So let's do the stones, and I'm going to do the stones in a different gray. Going to do them in um, so I'm going to do them in warm gray 5 and then warm gray 8. This color and this color. Welcome back, Celine. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, that's never good. Yeah, 12 hours is too much for anybody. So I'm just putting down a base color of the warm gray 5. And then warm gray 6. No, warm gray 8, not warm gray 6. Sorry, warm gray 8. It's like that was not the color I thought I grabbed if it was warm gray 6. It's not, it's gray 8. Like so. And then we're going to take a little bit of green. So we're going to use some May green. Now this is a nighttime picture, so this grass is not going to remain bright. We are going to tone it down. And we're going to take the black. Good night, Alex. Have a great sleep. So I'm using the black to fill in this area here. Now most of this area here, even though I've got the black in there to continue on the night sky, this is going to have a lot of that mist in it because of the way that these areas are swirling together. So I'm not too concerned about making this as dark as the rest of the sky. If I was going to make this as dark as the rest of the sky, I would be adding other colors like purples and blues as well, just to make that darker. And most of this, like I said, is going to get covered up by that mist. I have an idea in my head on how I want it to look, I cannot guarantee that it is going to work out that way. Come back with that green. So again, this is May green. And then we're going to use dark grass green. All right. And we're going to do the same sort of thing over on that side with the black. So we're going to fill in this area here. Like so. Now this part here is up by the knoll, the grass. So this part here we're going to try to get as dark as possible. So we're going to take that indigo blue. Come back with the black. And it makes it quite a bit darker. All right, and that's got the mist going through it. That's got that going through it. Now, I'm going to take a little bit of that green and come back up through here. And that's that, and that's okay. All right. So we use the May green and then the dark grass green. And then we're going to use sap green. In our darkest areas here. Good night, Bee. Have a great rest and have a wonderful, wonderful day tomorrow. Thank you so much for coming in and hanging out. All right. So that's that lower part done. Now we're going to do the grassy knoll area, so we need some browns. So we're going to start with burnt ochre. And again, I'm just going right over top of the mist area. Because we want those colors to show through the mist. Alright, and that's all green, that's all green. Okay. This is just a bit of a map out. Getting that color in there, and then we'll just start building on that color. Alright, and then we're going to use brown. And dark brown. And then the brown. Using the dark brown in the deepest shadowy areas and the brown in the less deep areas, giving us a little bit of dimension there. All right. And coming over to this side with the brown. And then the dark brown in the deeper areas. And the brown. And there we have the under part of the grassy knoll done. Now the top part we're going to do in olive greens. So we're going to start with dark olive. No, we're going to start with light olive. And this is all going to be the grassy area. Thank you, Celine. And then this side here as well. Now, all the areas that have the mist in them, we're going to leave that light olive color. And then we're going to take the darker olive and we're going to come into the areas that don't have the mist. Because, like I said, the mist is going to have the color show through a little bit. All right, now we're going to come in with the dark olive green. And we might even come in with another green as well. Just to give it more of a Alright, I'm going to actually come in with this one, dark green, just a little bit of it. You're so very welcome. Thank you, Shannon. Yes, that's what that means. You're so very welcome. the dark olive. And we've got down here. Yeah, it has been like that for a while. There has been acronyms for short form, shorthand for quite some time. TBH, for example, to be honest. WTF, what the fudge? You know, things like that. Then we're going to come back in with that olive green light. Blend that down a little. How about BRB, be right back? I think I've seen you use that one. Or AFK, away from the keyboard. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going back and forth between dark olive green and dark green, and then adding that light olive green back in for the highlighted areas. Now there's not a whole lot of highlighted areas because this is further away from the moon, and she is blocking a lot of that light. Now there is some glow coming off of the lamp or the vase, so there'll be some lighter areas from the vase glow. So for that, we're actually going to take a yellow green. Let's see. So apple green is a little bit too, and light green is a little better. Apple green was a little bit too yellow. We want it to glow, not to be neon. Like so. Thank goodness it's Friday. So we're going to come back with the dark olive. So we are at 8 o'clock, well, after 8 o'clock. So I'm going to finish up the grass area here. Then I'll zoom out. We will come back and do one more stream with this, where we finish up all of the small bits and then use the gouache and try not to completely destroy the page with the mist. We've still got the moths to do as well as the moon. And then once we get the moths and the moon done, then we can start working on the mist with the white gouache. Put in that glow. Hello, Mona. Thank you. Good to see you. I would sing, but my throat's getting sore. It's all dry and scratchy. And then once we completely finish this page, we'll choose a color and maybe work on the artist vault, and we'll do a one stream coloring of the monocolor in artist vault. Because this will take probably another stream to finish up. And just the little bits and the fiddlies and all that fun stuff. Now this here is going to have a little bit of that green glow, and this one here on this side as well, and the edges of the pedestal here as well. Just get a little bit of that green glow in there. Alright, going to zoom you out. Out, not in. There we go. And there we have the dragon. And I haven't done his eye yet. And I haven't blended anything yet. We've got the 2 moths to do the outline, the moon, 3 moths. The outline, the moon, and then we've got the mist to do, as well as the eyes. And I will probably do his eyes with the teal. So it's coming along. It's definitely coming along. Like I said, we will finish this up in another stream. I figure there's about 1 more stream left of work to do, as well as the gouache and the drying and all that fun stuff. So this should be finished in the next stream, which will be on Saturday. On Monday, we will do a mythographic artist vault page, and I have decided with the mythographic artist vault that that is going to be a monocolor book where I'm going to color each page with 1 color grouping. So blues, greens, reds, oranges, yellows, purples, that sort of thing. So yes, well we do. We have a few things left. Story of my life, yeah, exactly. It seems like very little until you start coloring it. There's so much. But we'll get it done. The next stream it should be finished. I know I try not to do more than 2 or 3 streams. So hopefully this will be finished in 2 or 3, not 2, because I was hoping to have it done in 2 and it's not quite done. So so it will be done on Saturday. All right. It's coming along, I think. I think it's coming along. All right, guys, with that, I would like to say thank you all very much for watching. Of course, always remember to like, comment, and subscribe to any YouTube artist that you enjoy. Shannon, are you going to be streaming tomorrow, or are you going to put out a notification just before you stream, or that sort of thing? Thank you, Mona. Happy Thanksgiving for you as well. I know Shannon said that she was going to be taking a break over the Thanksgiving week, so I'm not sure if she'll be streaming tomorrow. If she is, keep an eye out for her startup at around 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. If she streams tomorrow. Other than that, always remember to relax, color, and stay safe, everyone. Until next time, bye bye for now.